Hello, this is Paul, and I do welcome you to the second part of this 11th unit. In the first one, we talked more about the history and where the web came from, how it was developed, and it became very informative and brought about a lot of interest around the world. Now, one thing I do want you to realize that many people are using the web mostly for their social networking and email. Today, we're going to be looking about the capabilities of particularly the computer's aspect as to how to get connected onto the web. And one thing that we have to look at is that we are going to be talking about a browser. With the computer, with the laptop, you require a browser to be able to have be able to see anything from off the web, and it is a collection of a lot of information from around the world. So let's talk about we're going to be talking about Windows product, Microsoft Internet Explorer, since it comes bundled with Windows XP, Windows 7, or whatever operating system you have. Why this program is bundled as free. Also, there is a selection of other browsers to download from the web, but we're going to talk about Windows Internet Explorer since that is freely distributed with every computer. As mentioned before, I have viewed many people coming in here, and man, they have made reports about how their children is able to do more with the computer than what they can themselves. And for us as adults, there might be a lot of problems when we expect the computer to do something, and what happens is that it doesn't react at all. In reality, I've seen many people come in here, try to get on the web, they open up a browser, they know that much, and then they sit there. What next? Well, we're going to be talking more about that, how to use this browser and get the information that you want to get very efficiently and have it become more meaningful for you. This is Internet Explorer. It is not to be confused with another function in your computer for Explore, to be able to look over your hard drive and see what's stored on it. However, this is Explorer, and ER is added to that name. Now, I do want you to take notice of several different things about this. It receives a signal over the internet, and it translates everything to make it available and to be seen on the screen. And every program with its copyright information has it registered that every browser is different. So when you look at some pages, they might not show up on your screen at all. It's because it's incompatible with this particular program. Now, I do want suggest that you download, when available, a secondary browser so that when you run into such pages, you have the alternative to try a different browser. Now, the components might be a little bit different from one program to another, but they are all similar, that you know from this demonstration what to look for and understand what they mean. Now, I need to show you a few elements that are standard on all programs, and the first part is we look at the very top there and see a blue bar, or you might have your computer set to a different color to be displayed on the general settings, and this is called a title bar. In this title bar, it will display exactly what page you're on and also the program that you are using. The next line down, we come to the address bar, and in there you can type in any address that you want. When you happen to put the first couple letters of a place that you've been on the web before, it will bring up a suggestion with a list underneath it to make it easy to complete this section. Now we come to what is known as the menu bar, and the reason for it to be called the menu bar is because it will drop down menus for each item that is listed there. Take notice it does say File, Edit, View, Favorites, Tools, and Help. And each one of these have a different drop-down menu that has come from that bar. One thing I need to tell you is that with the new additions of different browsers, this bar might be turned off. The menu bar can be turned back on by going through the settings menu and being able to turn it back on. So it is really not done away with, but it is taken away from view because most people like to use the various tools made available. Now in the File drop-down menu, take notice there are 4 different places there. It's divided up with a line and dividing up each group. The top group deals with the tabs. You can open multiple tabs in every program now, just about, and be able to have them open with a single run of the browser. And it's easy to click on these tabs to go from one page to another. It's like having more than one page open and laying side by side and being able to click to it and have it readily available. In this drop-down menu, take notice you can open a new tab or even duplicate a tab so that you can be in 2 different locations on a website at a time and just switch back and forth from one tab to the other. The new window will take you into a completely different run of Internet Explorer. In this, you will be able to have more than one running of Internet Explorer or other programs as well. And it does take up more resources from your computer by having multiple runs of a single program. A new session can wipe out everything and start off with your home page. You'll be able to save as. This page can be saved as and be a marker for you to go to this website as you wish. Closing a tab will close only one tab and not the program because you have other tabs open. In the next section going down, a page setup would be pertaining to your particular printer and the type of paper that you're using. The print command there is a Control P and will actually print the page that you are looking to print, or if you highlight a section of it, you can print only that section. Print Preview will also give you a look of what that page will look like before you actually print it and waste your paper. Now in the Send menu, the next portion down, Import and Export, is the handling of these displays that you have on your computer. To send this site to a friend, it will be using your Outlook Express, Outlook Express, and be able to send it to somebody that you wish. That function with a POP server must be set up. We will be talking about email much more. Now, the next part on the bottom, Properties, will display what is being displayed and will be much more meaningful for a professional. To work offline is to open a page that is on your computer but not using the web, and of course exit will close out the program. Now if you already have one of the menus open, all you have to do is slide your mouse over top of View. If nothing is on display at the time, you will be able to click on View and be able to see these 4 groupings. The first one at the top is for toolbars. Now toolbars make it easy to make several different menu selections that is used all the time. So then you don't have to go to the menu bar all the time to make these selections. Quick tabs will also pretty much do the same thing. And tabs is locations where you're able to go out on the web and be able to have quick access to certain things. Explorer bars is what different built-in functions are on Internet Explorer. So then we're going to use the next section, which is the Go To section, and go to specific content that you're looking for on your web. Some of the pages might be too long for the display of everything on your screen. So sometimes you might want to go to certain items. Stop is an escape would be stopping the search that is going on any page, and refresh F5. Pressing the F5 button will refresh a page to update it with the latest content that is being displayed. Next grouping is dealing with your display on the desktop, and that is where you're able to zoom in on the general size of your display. Text size will enlarge the size of the text only and not necessarily anything else. Now in the bottom portion of this drop-down menu where it says Source and Web Page Privacy Policy is there for the more experienced person using this program. And I do want to point out specifically full screen. If you press the F11 key, it will get rid of the header completely and give you a full screen display of the page you are looking at. Going back to the top portion of this section, take notice Toolbars has an arrow next to it. If you hold your mouse on top of the word Toolbars, it will display a secondary menu, and there is a list of different toolbars that can be opened up. Some of them have been installed otherwise from other resources. For example, on mine, Plaxo has been added, AIM toolbar has been added, WebShots toolbar has been added. Meanwhile, most of the others are standard with this program. But you're able to turn on and off the specific toolbars that you are interested in for easy use. Likewise, we hold the mouse over the text size, and up comes a selection of how you want the size of the text is displayed on the screen. Basically, it is originally on the medium setting, and for many people, something larger or the largest might be better for easy reading. A click of the left button on your mouse will make your selection.
Well, there's a lot more to show you on this, and it's going to take another portion to give you the information I want to give you. You be sure to move on to the next part of this lesson. Unit 11 and Part 3 will continue. Whenever you're ready, just click on that portion and be able to move forward. And I thank you so much for your participation on this. By all means, if you have any questions about this or want to know anything about the special settings that I skip over, you can always use the selection on here to send me a message and ask any questions. If you're in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, then I can always answer these questions in the classroom forum. And if you're any distance away, I will either send you a direct mail, or if it's good enough, I might even make another portion for you to be able to have this question answered and properly dealt with for all to have knowledge of it. So I thank you so much. You are also able to access this as many times as you want. And at the First Church of the Brethren, we do have 12 classes,
and actual attendance of the full hour required is what is necessary to be able to obtain a free computer. Yes, I said totally free. And we are able to help you get started with it. You'll take it home with full knowledge how to hook it up and be able to use it immediately. It is up to you to get the network connection of the internet, and the biggest network ever created and still growing is the internet. So thank you for listening, and I'll be ready for your continuation.